Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle Earth, and last time, Callan Glad had come up with a brilliant plan to thwart Amarthiel by capturing one of her lieutenants. So, we're going to get started and see what we could do. Are you ready, Marcellene? We may not get another chance at this, or opportunity to capture one of Amarthiel's trusted lieutenants. You must be ready. Ranger Laerdan has come up with a plan, so be sure to speak with him when you arrive.
The Rangers of the North have learned that Mordrambor, a Black Numenorean deep in the councils of Amarthiel, is traveling to Houth Elendil with a small retinue. Hoping to seize Mordrambor, the Rangers stage an ambush.
What do you need?
Callan God speaks highly of you, Marcellene. If we are successful this night, he will speak more highly still. Mordrambor has entered the tomb of Elendil and will surely emerge in a moment with his servants. If we can retain the element of surprise, my brother and I will be more than a match for him. Present yourself to the lieutenant of Amarthiel and lure him to this end of the causeway. We will fall upon him and take him prisoner, and then we shall see what this trusted servant of Amarthiel may be able to tell us. The foe is in no way weak, Marcellene. You will be in danger if you lead Mordrambor to our position, and we will not be able to help you. If we reveal ourselves too soon, all will be lost. Tell him something that will make him curious enough to follow. Perhaps you have found a weapon that can destroy him. He will doubt such a weapon exists and will follow you willingly to disprove it. Luck be with you in this, Marcellene. Oh, goody, I get to be the bait. Ah, we have food, not much. Well, we will eat some anyway. And there he is. And him and his servant. Why should I not strike thee down, little woman? Mordrambor's mocking smile wavers slightly when you tell him you have brought a mighty artifact to the other end of the causeway, and it spells his doom. Almost immediately it returns. I admire thy courage, though it be foolish in the extreme. I will go with thee to the artifact and give thee the death thou seemst to crave. Two of you keep searching. I will return in a moment. Thine is a foolish courage. It doth amuse me. What artifact hast thou found? There is no trinket that can harm me. The silence returns. Use thy tongue while you still can. Where is this artifact? This? You are outnumbered, villain. If you try anything, you will die. So be it. Thy time will come soon enough.
The shadow must fall.
Well done, my friend. Well done. Amarthiel will not be pleased with this turn at all. Let me know when you are ready to leave, and we shall return to Tinnudir with our captive. Well, we did that without a single bit of bloodshed. Let us return to Tinnudir. Perhaps our fortunes are finally beginning to turn around. All right, Callan.
What do you need?
My heart leaps with joy, Marcellene, for we have done what I could not have imagined. Taken one of Amarthiel's trusted servants captive. She will feel this loss, I am certain of it. This may be the advantage we need to push Amarthiel's forces from Anuminus once and for all. It seems my decision was the right one. We are now closer to retaking the city than ever we have been. When we have done so, we will take the Palantir from Amarthiel and put an end to the threat of Angmar forever. What do we have here? Agility and will. I mean, it's got a nice amount of agility, but something we can't use. Something we definitely can't use. Light armor. Like we're going to take the heavy pants. They're worth the most.
What do you need?
I can hardly believe our good fortune, Marcellene. Take now these orders and show them to our prisoner. He will tell us their meaning willingly, or he will be made to tell us their meaning. I do not imagine Amarthiel inspires anything other than fear in her lieutenants, and the Black Numenorean will surely tell us what we need to know if he feels he will be spared. My people have prepared a prison for the captive, and Ranger Tadon has volunteered to guard him. Tadon is a good man, a strong man, and will see that Mordrumbor's bonds remain unyielding. Enter the keep here, and take the door to your left to the stair that leads to the prison. Bring the sheaf of papers to Mordrumbor and demand that he tell us their meaning. He surely has knowledge of the Black speech and will tell us what we must know before long. The sooner he does, the better our fortunes will be, but I have no doubt he will do so. I mean, kind of wishful thinking, but we'll see. And, you know, you could have sent me to Rivendell, where there are elf scholars that, whether they wish it or not, actually do know the Black speech. Alright, in we go. And if you hear any noise in the background, my apologies. It seems that somebody has decided to mow right now, so you might hear the sounds of a mower. Unfortunately, not much I can do about that. Yeah, this used to be an absolutely beautiful place. They're using the storage room as a prison. Hello, Tadon.
Thou knowest what stands against thee.
I remember thee, foolish mariner. I know the number of thy days, and they are few. Let us speak a while, then, for thou wilt soon fall beneath the tread of Angmar. What hast thou brought me? Writings in Black speech, most beautiful of all the tongues. Thou canst not read these words. I weep for thy ignorance, foolish mariner, but I will take pity on thee, for thy struggle will soon end in pain and grief. I will tell thee what great Amarthiel plans for the wretches who cling still to this lowly city. Show me these papers. I will delight in foretelling thy demise.
Thy numbers are few. Angmars are great.
These words sing of thy death and of the deaths of all the Dunedain, foolish mariner. The pages tell Amarthiel's loyal servants to await the return of her emissaries, who have traveled to many lands seeking new allies. The waters of the lake have been as a road for Amarthiel's emissaries, and they carry gold with which to buy the loyalty of new servant. Cold-hearted men on an island far to the northeast, the Guaradane of the northwestern hills, fierce and savage, the Kurgrim, great beasts that stalk among the crypts of long-dead kings. When these servants return from across the great water, such a number of new allies sworn to the Iron Crown will come to their train, that none shall hope to rebel against them. So we need find her emissary to the Guardane, her emissary to the Kurgrim, and her emissary to the men of Rantos. Kurgrim is probably going to be the closest, followed by Rantos, and then finally the Guardane. So let's see if we can't stop these emissaries and stop the stop them from coming to the aid of Amarthiel. Like I said, the closest one's going to be the Kurgrim. So we need to take the boat out.
How can I be of service?
To Minorain. Where would you be? Oh, look, all these bad guys who are just totally ignoring us. Oh, I bet I know where it is. Not that crypt. It would be the crypt where Pilgrim are hanging out, which should be this one here. Odd Valandor. Yep. Well, we might as well take care of these. They're dead anyway. One we have just started. And we're not just doing it because it's a deed. We're doing it because we really don't need these guys deciding to join in any potential fight. Bone Eater. Okay. However, I don't see an emissary here. These guys have already respawned. You can tell. Yeah, we would be in the right place. Maybe it's not inside? I get the feeling it actually is. Oh. There. So too will all who refuse to join with Angmar.
You will perish.
These beasts have no interest in gold. No matter, I will crush you myself and bring your skin to Amarthiel as an unexpected gift. How about no? Alright, so that is one down. And we got a few mobs counted towards one of these Slayer deeds. I'm wondering, I could have sworn he was inside that. He could have run past me on the way out. But, I don't know. Now, actually I think our next spot should be the Gordain. Because we can go from here to...
How can I be of service?
Well, we can't go to the Eve Spires from here. Oh, wait, yes, we can. And... the Gordain are also a deed, but you know what? We're not going to bother killing a bunch of Gordain on the way up. Just going to go up. Oh, except we don't have to go very far, it seems. There he is. Mole William.
What chance have you?
If you seek to stop my negotiations, you are too late. The Guardian fight for Amarthiel now. To me, my allies. You have defeated. Oh, look, the negotiator. Do mine, dog. Wolf. Anyone else? Nope. Alright. Well, we might as well kill you while we're here. Alright. That leaves Rentos, which is just a swim away from where we're at. Woohoo! We get to go for a swim. Wonder. I just sort of see the bottom of the lake very, very, very barely. And this is why Evandem is also known as Everswim. Even more so, if you don't have the fast travels, you end up doing a lot of swimming in this region. That was an impressive place. I don't know if that was a fortress. I don't think it was anybody's house or keep. You know, I'll have to look up Rentos someday and see what it was supposed to be. Now, somewhere in here we have to find the emissary. I feel like the emissary is going to be inside the structure. New deed, Ruins of Evandem. I think we can get up there from here. Nope, not even close. I'm just ignoring them all. I guess on this side. Somewhere. I might be wrong. Whew. Let's not fall down and go crack when there's a nice comfortable set of stairs to climb. Alright, where are you, dude? Ah! The vaults of Cardoom are full of treasure.
You will perish.
You are too late, fool. Amarthiel rewards those who serve her faithfully and well, such as I have done. These men will serve her well when they come to fight in the old city, and I will be rewarded for bringing them. But first, I will destroy you. Men of Rentos, where now do your loyalties lie? With the Iron Crown, huh? Well, you have chosen poorly. Alright, talk to Talos. We need to get back to Tinnudir. Probably the faster swim is back across that way, and then we can take the boat back. And fun fact, if you jump in the water, it actually makes you go across faster, although it looks absolutely silly while you're doing it. But it actually does decrease the amount of time it takes to swim across. Don't ask me why, but it does that. Alright, it's also very annoying to watch. I'm gonna stop doing it. Probably why I rarely ever do it, because that bouncing up and down is really annoying. This is a pretty place. You know, if it weren't for the giants and the Laerdan, it would be a very peaceful place to live. Got beautiful waterfalls, lots of trees. And they've chosen a nice spot for a little camp. Very nice. Alright, but we're not here to be a tourist. We are here to head back to Tinnudir.
Megovanen.
Oh, thank you for the ride. Need to go back to the keep. And tell Tidar that we have dealt with the emissaries. She doesn't not send out the best, does she? In fact, none of them do. The emissaries are usually pretty weak. Oh dear, not again. Oh, good grief. That is the second time we've had that bug. Oh, bad. Okay, I'll be right back. Wow, I know she's a mariner and likes water, but that bug is getting ridiculous. That is the second time I've seen that. And only on her. None of the other characters have had to deal with that. Alright, let's continue on with the class, shall we?
How can I be of service?
You bring both good news and bad, Marcellene. That the emissaries have been defeated is one worry put to rest, but I fear the loyalties of the tomb robbers of Rantos and the Laerdan of Amarthiel are already purchased. We can count ourselves fortunate that the Kurgram have no love for Angmar's gold, but that is no large gain in the face of such great opposition. Tugamenuel brought me some baked goods and a few choices for dinner. You're welcome to help yourself to some of it. I think she felt badly that I have to spend all the time in the company of the prisoner. I don't like carrot cake, so you'd be doing me a favor by taking that off my hands, but you can help yourself to some of the rest as well. Alright, he doesn't like carrot cake, so I guess I'm getting carrot cake. These steaks. Piece of Rohan. Or masterful mashes. Well, the steaks would give me agility. A piece of Rohan would give me might. I'm going to go with the mashes because they give vitality. Grab some carrot cake and some scrambled eggs.
Could I speak with you a moment?
The prisoner has been smirking about something the whole time you have been gone, and it has me worried. He is feeling sure of himself about something. He keeps muttering something about new attacks upon the city, but whenever I ask him about them, he refuses to talk to me. Perhaps you can get something out of him. He does not seem to be concerned about withholding information from you, Marcellene. Alright. What are you muttering on about?
Thou must deliver a message for me.
Thou
Or tell thee not.
Thou sayest Amarthiel's emissaries are defeated. I read more in thine eyes than yet thou hast spoken. Perhaps their duties were actually fulfilled, their missions completed. I read you aright. But smile on, foolish woman. Against Angmar and its reagent, there can be no hope for thee, a regent. She plans a new assault upon certain sites within the city, and thy Dunedain friends cannot hope to stand against her. And yet, I will tell thee where these assaults will come the hardest. I greatly desire to hear thy weeping, and the weeping of this fool ranger, when Amarthiel seizes the city in spite of thy meager defenses. But I will tell thee where the hammer will fall, only if thou dost something for me. An elf has come to this keep. He looked on me from afar when this fool ranger brought me to this pathetic prison. This elf's name is Laerdan, and I would have thee bring him a message. The message is this: Laerdan, thy time is soon ended, thy mistakes soon accounted. Amarthiel waits thee in Barad Hirarun, where she will sit in judgment over thee. Thou shalt bring him these words, or thou shalt learn naught from me. And again with Laerdan, who apparently Amarthiel has a great dislike for some reason. So, let's go talk to him and, well, gauge his reaction to these words. Laerdan, buddy, what are you still not telling me?
What do you need?
Steel yourself against the words of Mordrumbar, Marcellene, for he is skilled in the tangling of thought, as are most of his kind. He will seek to confuse you with artful trickeries and misleading phrases, and through them lead you only into treachery. Remain alert in his subtleties, and he will be unable to hold any power over you. I have heard his message, and ask that you now hear mine. Do not relax your guard. Even imprisoned, a Black Numenorean is a dangerous foe, and he will lead us to harm if we do not take care to guard against his devices. Return now to your prisoner and tell him that you have fulfilled your side of the bargain, and remember my words. Alright, so he gave us nothing new, except to warn us that the Black Numenorean have a way with words. Alright, you troll. I did what you asked.
Good. Very good.
I am glad to see thee return, my friend, for I know that thou hast delivered my message to Laerdan. I know, too, what he must have said to thee. Steel yourself to his words. Remain alert against his subtleties. What did thou cost thyself? Marcellene. I give thee my thanks, Marcellene, for upholding our bargain. I will now do the same. I will tell thee where the next assault upon the city will come, friend Marcellene. And you're no friend of mine.
I will tell thee where lies thy doom.
I understand thou hast already seen the sights of Amarthiel's next assault, and their defenders believed in the strength of their defenses. But this time will be different, for Amarthiel has new servant, and thy struggles have come to naught. Hurry now to thy master, to Calenglad of Tinnudir, and tell him where his friends will be slain, at the fort of Anuminus and the gate of Adanon. Amarthiel has told me the names of those marked for death, Gwynel and Forhirion. Tell Calenglad they will come no more out of Anuminus. Pay close attention to his grief, friend Marcellene. I look forward to hearing news of it. So, the two that we met earlier in Anuminus. So the assaults against those spots have been tests up until this point. And now they intend to send an actual assault after them. So that bug seems to happen only after she's been in water. Which means the game is mistakenly thinking that she is still in water, even when she's out of it, and trying to put her in water, even though she's not in it. But like I said, it's only happening to Marcellene. Not Harmon, not Medriel, just the Mariner.
What do you need?
What ails you, Marcellene? You do not look well. Perhaps you should take some rest. The foes arrayed against us are fearful, but we must renew our strength from time to time. You cannot fight such an enemy for so long without rest. What is this news you bring? Mordrimbar has given you the locations of Amarthiel's next assaults on the city, the fort of Anuminus, and the gate of Adonon, or as before. What does he hope to accomplish with the renewed assault? Go quickly now to Buono at the docks and Tyrion at Adonon and help them repel these new attacks. I am sorry, Marcellene. Perhaps you can take some rest when this attack is ended. We cannot lose these positions now. Alright, so back to Anuminus she must go to help the Rangers defend those two positions. But, of course, we will do that next time. Until then, bye for now.